So what do you think about like the male and female perspective as far as their roles when it comes to like God's order?
I think most of them got it backwards.
Okay, well, let's talk about how to get it forward.
All right. I think men aren't spending enough time alone with themselves. They're alone, but they're distracted.
Okay, but what is the male's role in God's order, right? As it pertains to himself and when he finds one.
Well, I personally believe that the male's role when it comes to God is going after the vision that God's put on his heart, right? So every single one of us. Leader. Yeah. So he's a leader. He's paving a vision forward. And what happens when you're chasing a vision, when you're pursuing something like so deeply, like you're not distracted because you're going after it. And what will happen is you will meet someone along the way. You'll meet a woman and she sees him. Women, especially in their feminine, are already attracted to a man who is pursuing something, right? If he's pursuing his vision, you know this, he's pursuing his purpose, like they want that, right? Easier to find the mate who's going to help you as a helper if you're already pursuing that and you're not chasing all these women around, because you're going to find her on the way. That's why a man who finds a wife finds a good thing, because he found her on the way to the destination. And if she saw the vision and they were in alignment to get there, like, what are we talking about?
Right.
Like,
so why do you feel, because I agree with that 100%, and we're going to go more into it. It's like a point guard to the shooting guard transition. Why do you feel a married woman or a single woman has, not all, because women aren't a monolith, make sure I say that because I believe that and I stand on it, but why do you feel they have a problem with God's order of a woman being a helpmeet? And do you feel that is God's ordained order and how he made a woman to be, as far as with a spouse or whatever, boyfriend, fiance, whatever? Do you feel that's God's order for them to be a helpmeet, or do you think it's something else?
I think it's both.
What's that mean?
Because when I go back into Proverbs, like we just mentioned, I see a woman who is not only a helper.
What you just say though? You said
woman.
a what?
Woman.
Meaning singular.
Yes.
Okay, so every woman can't apply to that. So that's a really special situation, right? That doesn't apply to all.
But is that not the version that a woman should be aiming to aspire to?
In my opinion, it's to each his own, but that wasn't my question. My question is, what do you feel that God's order for a woman is when it comes to her guy? Is it to be a Proverbs 31 woman? Is it to be a helpmeet?
Here's the thing.
Your opinion.
Here's my opinion, because my opinion is based on biblical truths that I've read, right? Let's not even call them truths, for lack of better words. These are my opinions based on the evidence that I've read.
Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about Ruth. We're not going to talk about Esther. We're not going to talk about Proverbs 31. We're not going to talk about none of that. Let's just go back to the very beginning, right? Because according to the beginning, a woman was made because Adam was alone and it was not good for him to be alone. And she was brought in as a mate so that he was not alone. And what was the man doing at that time? The man was working. And that's why I take it back to, if a man is working and he's on his purpose and he's on his vision and he's doing what God asked him to do, there's a woman that comes along the way so that he's not doing it alone. That's facts from the beginning. Let's not talk about none of the other stuff.
Say, in your theory, you feel like God's order for a woman is to be a helpmeet.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And a companion.
Yeah. And I will also say, having leadership qualities as a woman is great.
Yeah.
Right? Because men aren't going to be strong at all times. So you want to have some leadership qualities as well. And I would argue men put so much emphasis on leadership, not understanding how important it is for a man to submit as well. Right? Because one, you have to be submitted to the creator.
That's right.
Right? And to be honest, whether you categorize it that way or not, if you got somebody special in your life, you're going to submit to what they want it to as well.
That's right.
Right? Because that's what feminine energy does. If you're married or not, or you just with a female, feminine energy causes men to submit. And that's a cheat code. They don't even understand that. Like, if you want a man to listen to you, that's your boyfriend, your fiance, or your husband. If you're submissive, bro, he gonna be submitting to you like a, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he gonna listen to you.
That's real.
You follow what I'm saying?
That's
like,
actually real.
So walking into your helpmeet like role in divine order from God, that makes you, in many cases, more powerful than the dude. Because he can't help himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can't help himself. God damn. She listen. She not a lead. Golly. What she want? Want $1 trillion? We gonna go get. Right? Because that's a superpower, just like for the male.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a man that's got the wisdom, he wanna see the woman that you can become. You know what I'm saying? That's a special thing because he's gonna have to develop himself in order for you to become, not you, but the female to become who she's supposed to become. You're gonna have to develop you, bro. You know what I mean? The more you develop yourself, the better your circle will be. The more you develop yourself, the better your children will be.
Wow.
Your woman will be.
That's right.
Yourself. So as men, going back to the point of God's divine order, I think that's how it should be as well. Help me for the woman. Doesn't mean you can't lead. Doesn't mean you can't make $1 trillion. It don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? I know plenty CEOs, you know what I'm saying, as females, and they're, sharks when they need to be.
That's right.
And a different way when they need to be. Same thing. Like, so then we go to the male. Like, be a leader, bro.
Yeah.
A leader doesn't mean money. A leader means capability, being able to think, problem solve, lead from the front, be quiet, submit to God. It's so many different attributes to being a leader. That's why I say it's harder for males, right? Because we responsible at the end of the day. Like somebody breaking a house, okay, I gotta die. You go over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no female gonna go and attack the intruder. No, bro. You gotta die, bro. Like you gotta go face. So that's why I say at the end of the day, men are a special creature because we have to put everything goes through us. We're the responsible party in many situations, right? So yeah, that was real good, bro. Like I got much more to say, but your points were so good, and I really think like whether you're a Christian, a Muslim, whatever religion you are, bro, like it's all love. I don't have anything negative to say one is better than the other. That's not my style, but like, if you embrace your role, because if you think about it, that's how it's always been. From the Mayans, the Africans, the European culture, all of it is the same role. But when you go against that, then that's when the problems come. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when the problems come. If you don't understand how powerful you are as a man, then your life is going to be bumping heads. If you don't understand your power as a woman, your life is going to be bumping heads, albeit with your friends, your career, your relationships, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a great point, that godly divine order. That's how it should be. And if you don't agree, then just look at the data of your life. Data don't lie, bro. Men lie, women lie. Data doesn't lie.